It's Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. Thank you so much for joining us. We are joined by Alexis DeJoria. She happens to be the daughter of John Paul DeJoria, but she is so much more than that. She is one hot rodder. She is a member of the National Hot Rod Association. And talk about girl power. I am so glad you're here. I'm the father of two daughters. I love what you're doing. Tell me about your auto drag racing.
Oh gosh, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
No, please.
It's a wonderful sport. NHRA drag racing. It's, you know, one-on-one with your fans. They're the fastest accelerating cars in the world. You know, 0 to over 300 miles an hour in 4 to 5 seconds. I mean, there's nothing that compares to it. Nothing.
How did this happen for you? I mean, a nice girl from Marina Del Rey winds up driving in 300 miles per hour in 5 seconds.
My father was, you know, heavily into fast cars when I was a child.
Sure.
He raced cannonball races in Europe and the United States. Nothing professional, just for fun.
Sure.
But he did really well and had the best stories. He came home, you know, just telling me these amazing things, and it just sounded like fun to me. And you know,
sounds like fun. But it's the next step is you got in that car and you did it.
Right.
So how long have you been doing it?
This is my 6th year total, my 5th year in top alcohol fronting car.
So a couple years ago, you had a pretty dramatic crash. Many people have seen it in New Jersey, English Town. People have crashed on that course that didn't walk away. You did with a bruise and a bump.
I was extremely lucky that I hit the way I did.
Yeah, talk to me about that, because it really plays into who you are, what you become, and the power that you deliver.
Well, it was a parts malfunction, you know, a very cheap little part on the back of my car. My parachutes ripped off the back, and it all at the same time it opened up my rear end and sprayed rear end lube, which is a very thick oil, all over my steel brakes. So all at once I had no way to stop the car. And I had run a 5.55 seconds at 260 miles an hour in the quarter mile. I had won the round, and I was
so the round was over.
Towards the end, yeah.
The round's over. You won,
yeah.
And yet this catastrophic incident.
And it's not stopping.
Right.
I had shut the car down and did everything I could possibly do, and the car was not going to stop. So I basically just lined myself up in the middle and braced for impact, and you know, that was it.
What did that incident do to you? Emotionally, I mean, the best sense. I got to think it was cathartic in the end.
I actually, you know, looking back, I'm glad it kind of happened.
I know what you're saying.
You know, because it's not a matter of when, it's a matter of, you know, not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, you know, because it is going to happen. It's part of racing. These cars are, you know, you just, you can't be certain of, you know, what's going to happen. Anyway, so I came out of it having a new respect for these cars, and I think it just, it woke me up, you know, pretty good. But I mean, I was expecting it to happen at some point.
Right.
So
I want to get back to girl power, because you know, as the father of 2 young daughters, I'm all about that. And I want to get a sense about how, you know, you as a symbol of girl power plays out, because let's face it, you know, NHRA, National Hot Rod Association, you don't think of women getting involved in that. I mean, come on.
We have Shirley Muldowney to thank for that. She opened the doors for us women. In NHRA, there's a handful of women that race, very similar to IndyCar, more so than any other auto racing that there is. Very, very phenomenal women. I have the utmost respect for the girls that
Do the guys have respect for you?
They learn to.
No, they better, right? They better.
They learn to. So no, we're all excited. The guys I race against are awesome. So.
And are you cool with the fact that you are a symbol for girl power?
Yes. Yes.
You own it and you wear it well.
The, you know, female strength among, you know, the women out there in the world. You know, we need good role models.
Couldn't agree more. Her name is Alexis DeJoria. I'm Brad Pomerance. Thank you so much for joining us. Back to HLN.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Rose Bowl. The team's taking the field. Not many people. Oh, my. He missed. Off to a rough start here. Somebody wants to go home. What's he doing?
If you're not watching college football in HD, you're watching Pee Wee TV. Graduate to Charter TV in HD and let it all in.